Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. Between the last episode and this episode, I've done some streaming, which are also on my channel, so feel free to hop back in to the search function and find those. Now, today, wow, look at that. We have a start of a beautiful Dyson Swarm. Just about 36,000. We're satisfying not as much as requesting, because we're requesting a lot more, and mainly because on our Ash and Glycol planet out here we have a bunch of receivers down to get power, and all we're doing out in this planet so far is we're just harvesting fire ice, which we've harvested almost 100,000 already. So there's a bit of a finite amount, which is not the best, but it's good enough for now until we can get the orbital collectors to start collecting fire ice from our home planet, or from our home planet, I guess, because we're the moon, and also the hydrogen, which we don't have an issue with at this moment because we're not at that stage. Now, I set up off camera a bit of a rig to get Purple Science up running, and the reason why we need Purple Science now, despite us not making, half of this stuff yet, or at least half of it's not in the network, is for two things. Well, three things, I guess. Two things. One is we need to get Universe Exploration Level 3. And that gives you the ability to view the vein reserves in the planetary systems within 6 light years. And I think we have at least 3 systems within 6 light years. So that takes 1,000, okay? Now, the next thing we need to get would be the Drive Engine Level 4, which allows us to use warpers. Now, this doesn't use Purple Science, which is fine, but we need Mech Core Level 4, which is here. And that costs 500. So those two are 1,500 that we need to get. Then you go over to the technologies, we are still under the upgrades. And then we come down to, where is it here? It is the Logistics Carrier Capacity. Nope, not this. This one. Logistics Carrier Engine Level 4. So all these are Level 4 things. This unlocks the ability to use warpers. And without warpers, going to our systems that are farther out than our home system is impossible because it takes way too long. And this takes 1,000. So we have 1,000 plus 500 plus 1,000. So we need 2,500 Purple Science. And the yellow and the red and the blue are all stored up already, so we should not have a problem with that. So it's a bit of a chore to set up Purple Science because they take processors, which again, that's the easiest thing, because those I have thousands already stocked up, and it takes these particle broadband, which takes nanotubes, it takes the fractal silicon, or the crystal silicon, I guess, and it takes plastic. The hardest one to get is the plastic, just because it takes a while to make, because you have to use oil, etc., etc., etc. But we have a rig set up here. We have all this stuff being brought in this tower that we need to make purpose, because these three things will go into the particle broadband, which is only going into Purple Science at the moment. I don't have a rig set up for additional, which we may end up putting a box at the end of this because I think we're going to have too much. But nonetheless, I wanted to wait to turn this on, and because that's so cool how they go out like that. I want to get ready to turn this on. Thankfully, we have 2 power poles left, and there we go. And this should fill up all the way already, because we have the Mark III. Oh, look at that. We're spitting out already. Because these produce at a rate of 1 every 10 seconds. And I think we have 30, possibly have 40 here. Well, let's see. We're producing 6 per second plus the bonus, because we have our 20% bonus, if you remember. So for every 5 that it makes, you'll get the 6th one free, which is very significant when it takes 10 seconds. Because it's 10 seconds for every free one. So that adds up. Like after, after just 6 cycles of this, that's 1 minute. So like the multiplication of this is very good. Now, I did have this running a little bit earlier just to make sure it works, and it does. And we have 800 already stored up. Now, these 800 will get used very quickly, but what I want to do first is let's go into our science. This is the main one I want to get first. That way we can see what we need before we actually need it. The next one is going to be Mecha Core Level 4. The next one here is going to be drive engine level 3, which doesn't take purple, which is a good one to do now, because while this one is researching, we can have purple stocking up or backing up. And then we're going to come down here to do this, which is so much faster and faster carrier engines. And then we're going to queue those up. And after that, I don't know, because we have a lot we could do. Manualization is good. Engine or construction is, we can't do that. Transmission we can do. Solar life. Logistics carrier is also a good thing, because we can actually do 2 researches of that to get another additional 100 of each logic vessel and 10 for every drone. Now, as you see, this doesn't take yellow, so yellow's backing up, which is great. And how many do we have? We have over 1,000. So we remember the key number here is 2,500, and we have half of that already. And we got 400 in about 2 minutes, because we're just literally just sitting here. So let's go back to our temporary science setup. Excuse me. Currently, we're at the southern part of the map. Let's go back up to our... A lot of this stuff needs to be taken down. We're just not using it at the moment, especially things like this will be replaced eventually. But we have a lot, some nice rigs that we have set up here. Now, the science is not going to be at the pole right at the moment. I have a thing set up here to put science at the pole. I have just haven't done it yet. But if you look over here, our science is idle. We have a box of blue. We have a box of purple, and we have a box of red, all ready to go. Now, the only thing we need to get in here is purple. So we need to find, I don't know if we even have a tower with a free slot. We do not. So, because we're just using these on our home planet, we can just bring them in. Gee, I think we can probably bring them in right here. Simple as that. And we're going to dump a bunch of drones in there. Put this to max and put this to purple science. And then, of course, the man is going to go out and get all what we need. Or all that it can, I should say. We don't have any power pools. Can I make any? Where's our... still have our little starter hub here, which definitely needs to be taken down at some point. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be demolished, recycled, etc. Now, the only thing we need to do is we need to get rid of this, and we need to set up one sprayer, which is easy because you can spray right here. Grab this. I'm not sure if I have these. Oh, we do have those belts. Good. Let's put a power pole in here. And then let's run. I just want to make sure everything's hooked up before I run it out. And this is going to go to here. And that's one too far. Here we're going to put in our MK3 sorters, which should be able to keep up, because right now these are stacking at a rate of 6. These don't stack at all. Your Mark 1 and Mark 2s don't stack at all. Your Mark 3s stack as you get the research. So right now we can transport 6 each, or 6 at a time, I should say. So we have power. Oh, look at that. Oh, we have almost what we need already. We almost have what we need, and they're going to get sprayed right here. So we're going to get an even bigger bonus out of them, and we're going through the spray, that's for sure. But we're getting, look at that. Let's actually, do we have any more? We do. Let's scale this up as high as you can. Look at that. Shooting to the sky. Now, there's no point to scale the rest of these up yet, because we don't need to. Eventually, I'm going to have a science hub somewhere where all the sciences are being made somewhere separately, especially red science, because you can run red science off of X-ray cracking, or is it here? Which some people don't even bother doing, but you need hydrogen and you need graphite to do red science. So we don't have a rig set up for. Oh, we actually have a node here that we haven't tapped yet, which is interesting. I think I'm going to leave it for now. Look at that. This is full. No, it's not full. What are we waiting on? I think we just need to upgrade some of these belts. Got to go up 2. Replace all these to blue belts. Replace all of... Actually, let's do it with the square thing. I want to replace everything. There we go. Replace that. And then how are we doing on red? Let's replace all of this. There we go. Yellows, I think, are already scaled up. Not sure, but we're fine without having to scale them up, because we have a whole... Actually, not a whole box full, but... The yellow is the science that we have least of at the moment. Let's just scale this up. I'm not sure how high we can go. Oh, we have another 29 to go. Red, I know we're box is full. And then blue, of course, the box is full as well. So this is barely making anything at the moment because we're just dragging everything from the box that we have. And because we have so much stored up, look how fast this is going. This is literally taking seconds to go because of how quickly it doesn't show it that way. Oops, how quickly it runs. And as soon as we're going to get this, we're going to look at it. Awesome. And look how fast it's going to go as fast as possible. Well, as fast as this until we run out of something. So, how many do we have stored up here? We have 1,000 already stored up. We only need 50. Oh, I think we're well on our way. But let's look at our star map. I wonder why I can't hit the north button. Oops, I wanted to... How do I get that back? Yeah, I want everybody to click N for north. I'm not sure why these other ones turned off, though. But that looks pretty cool. What we want to start doing is we want to see what's near us. And it looks like we have 3. Let's check out. The closest one is this one. Algebia. Almost looks like algebra. We have fire ice. We have hydrogen and deuterium. So this means we definitely have a gas giant somewhere. And we probably don't have a fire giant or an ice giant. I don't think you get 2 in one system. I'm not sure. But we have nothing other rare. But fire ice is a good thing. And that's to get the carbon, a roundabout way to get the carbon nanotubes without having the spine. I think it's the spiniform. Is that what gives it directly? Or is that the kimberlite? Spiniform. So right now we are hunting for rare resources. That one is pretty close. Let's see what we have here. Optical graphene crystal, great. These are all good things. Now we have one Mediterranean type planet because we have water, mecha core level 4. We have 1 research to go, and we have to make warpers yet, but we could get here. Fire ice, hydrogen. So this must mean there is an ice giant somewhere. This is great. This is great. Now it won't tell you how much you have until you actually get there. Now that's these 2 planets. Is this one within 6? It is. Look at this one. Still, this must be 3 Mediterranean type planets that has oceans. 3 different planets. Spiniform slagmite, which is great. Great organic crystals, which is awesome because that makes making yellow science so much easier. Fractal silicon, good. Fire ice, good. Oil, also good. And then it has all the other resources. That's great because we can zoom in, but it won't. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you could actually do that. Maybe that's new. This is Shredder, so we can see what we have here. It won't tell you. Oh, okay. This one doesn't tell you exactly what. Okay, it just says the signals are detected, so we can kind of go back to where we were. But that's great. This is a great planet to go to. What else is within 6 light years? That's 7. That's too far. 7, 8, 7. So I think it's just these. Is this one? That's 9. So we have these 3 within. This one's just on the outside of it. I don't think any of the other ones are any closer, right? 9 light years. These are kind of down a bit. So that's okay though. We have 3 planets to go to. This is going to be a great one to get silicon and graphene crystals. This is going to be a great one to get fire ice from, and also more deuterium. This one has no deuterium. And then we're actually not that far from this blue giant, which ought to be interesting to go see what's near there. And this one here I think is the most looking forward to. Or not that one. Wait, what? That's not the one. Oh, why does this not show up now? Did I miss something here? It should be this one. What? Oh, it's because I'm trying to click on the separate ones and it won't tell you. I want that. This is the best one. Fire ice, fractal silicon, organic crystals. Now I don't know how much. Optical graphene crystal. This is an awesome. I'm gonna. Can I pin this? I'm gonna pin that. Now our next thing, this science is just gonna roll right through, and I don't want to burn through everything that we're making, which we have so much. You know what, let's just jump into our tech tree. Let's see what makes sense to get first. Can't get this. Drone engines is flight speed, which makes our drones better. This is how much power we have, which this is actually even, this is yellow science, so we could actually run this. We're not going to run that first. Mass construction would be good. This is going to be number one. Let's see, speed is good. How we can't get this, we can't get yet. This takes green. We're going to queue this one up because it will help us. Drone engines, of course, faster drones. Drive engines are the next one. Solar sails, we're okay for, well, we're fine with this. This is the level 6. Carrier engines, we're queued up. These we can't go. Carriers, this we can do. That we can do. And then we're at level 7. Now, can I unlock any of these yet? Now, these take the white science. Vein utilization would likely be the next thing, especially once we start mining the rare resources. This will definitely come into play. Alrighty. Satisfy 31,000 in the air. That looks super cool, though. Alrighty. So that is... Wrong button. That's purple science. Now, we cannot sustain the level that we're at now, because the yellow cubes will run out. See, we're already down to less than 800. They will run out before anything else will run out, but they will also build back up slowly. But this is where we need the organic crystals. We have tons because we're actually making them. We need to set up a proper, because we only have a small rig here. We're only producing these at a rate of 1 per second, which is virtually nothing. And then the other one is the diamonds, which we have tons of. So that'll be the next episode. Maybe a stream is to set up proper science hubs. But what we want to do now, let's find a little space here to build. Here's our MK2, our Mark II. Well, I say MK2 is fine to say. Our little hub up here. What do we have up here? This is just me bringing in that stuff. See, our sulfuric acid is really low. Because what we want to make, maybe we're actually out of space up here. Because these little builds, I don't want to use a lot of space for. Over here we go. We can build right over here. Let's go right here. Do I have any foundations? That's the question. We do. And we can continue right along where we're at here. And this is just going... Oh, what am I out of? Soil pile? What? That's a bummer. This is another good reason to go off world, because we need to collect soil pile because we have like none. That's always the downside. I actually went into some of the other colored stuff by mistake. That's just, oops, that's not what I want. I want to get rid of this, and I want to go back to the red. So going to that ashen glycol that I have and running soil pile over that, getting a couple million would be excellent. Alrighty. So what we need to do is we need to make warpers, basically. And you make warpers by getting Graviton lenses. And Graviton lenses are made... Oops. Yes, this is awesome. Space warper. This is exactly what we need. But that's the thing. We got to start making a lot of warpers, though. And this one's going to be making Graviton lenses. Now, you can make warpers with green science, but we're not at green science level. We're not anywhere near green science level yet. So here we need diamonds, which we have tons of. We have thousands of those stored up because they go into one of the sciences. So that's fine. But we need to make strange matter. And you make those in particle colliders. And particle colliders take tons of power. And they're not the fastest. And we also don't have deuterium. So those are two big kind of like, uh-ohs, what are we going to do? So the first thing we need to do is figure out how to get deuterium. Well, good thing. Let's go over to our hub, which is here. I'm not positive if we're making fractionators in here. If we are, look at that. We have fraction, oh, look at that, beautiful. We have so many. We're going to take, I don't know how many we have. And we need to find a location to set this up, because I actually have a blueprint for this. And I'm going to use the blueprint. It takes 30, this belt and that. So we have plenty of that. It's not a huge build. But where will it fit? It will fit right here. It will fit right here. I gotta figure the belts are gonna run. The input's gonna be that way. So we're gonna set this up here because we gotta remember we gotta spray everything. That's gonna go back that way. And then what I want to do is I want to put another one. I won't let me do that, will it? No. I want to put another one. How close can I put it? There. And let's fly over there. I don't know if I have enough in my inventory for all of this, especially belts. I think we're definitely low on belts. But this will make sense when it builds. And in the meantime, I want to get some belts. And I do have everything in my network, which if you've seen one of my other videos, I guess, I have all this stuff is in the network at the moment. So that's really great. MK3s, these are kind of, I don't need these at the moment. I don't care about this, don't care about that. Some of this stuff is just no point to keep in my inventory. It just clogs things up, and I really honestly don't need it. We're going to get some belts in because we need, actually, we're going to get a few 2,000 belts in. So this will take a little while to build. We're working on drone speed and drone carriers here. But this is the deuterium, which you don't set a recipe because it only makes one thing. And these actually look different than last time. I thought they were more of like a circular design. There have been some visual upgrades in the game. But basically the way this is laid out is the deuterium, or the hydrogen will come in, it will loop around, and it will come back out here, and then this deuterium will come out the middle. So we have to get a tower in here. We're gonna use the big tower. Oh, can we not put? We can put the big tower. Oh, I thought we could stick it there. How close can we can put it there? Which actually will be okay. This is okay because we can run a sprayer, because we have to remember we have to spray everything. So some of these designs aren't the most thought through. Can we make some of these? Like, we cannot. Okay. We can spray that, and we're going to get in hydrogen. We're going to dump out deuterium, and down here we are going to get spray. Now, I don't have MK3 spray, the Mark III spray yet, which would be 25%. I just don't have it yet, and I don't have a supply of carbon nanotubes yet to make tons of it, so I'm not going to. But I'm going to dump that in here, and I'm going to dump... Ooh, I need more drones, too. Let's get some more drones up here. And all this stuff is in the network, so we can just request what we need, and it'll bring it right to us. This we don't need. Let's just bring 1,000 in. This is going to stay. This and this is going to go away. This is going to be local and remote supply. This is going to be local demand, and I just want to use. Well, we can leave it as remote demand. We're not actually making anywhere else, so it doesn't matter. Get this in, get this in, get this in, and then we're going to dump the deuterium, which is great. Perfect, perfect. Now, what we need to do here is we need to bring in spray here. And we got to go up. Hopefully that would reach. It reaches to there, so we'll move this spray rig just over 1. Oh, what is that colliding with? Is that colliding with this? That should fit there. I could also put it this way. Yeah, we'll do it like that. And this here is going to grab... Oops, I went over to... This has to come out here. I don't like doing it on the fault line, but that's just where I have it. So we will make do. All right, drones are here, which is great. We're going to dump as many as we can into that. Hydrogen is here already, so that's perfect. So I do want to get the hydrogen out, but I'm not going to hook it into the spray rig quite yet, because I want to get the sprayer hooked up, and then I'll run, nope, come on, run this through the sprayer. This is a bit tricky how to do this sometimes, and we're going to run this down into here and into here. Now, all of these will loop around each other, and you eventually will get to a diminishing return, because the way it works is deuterium, in fractionators, you have a 1% chance to get deuterium. So theoretically, if this is a 30 per second belt, in 4 seconds or 3.5 seconds, you'll get 1 every 3.5 seconds. Now, I have, how many do I have? I think I have 60 here. So if you do that down again, you're going to be getting around 20 per second. Even 15 or 10 per second at the end of the day is still good, because it doesn't take much to add up to 10,000 because of how fast everything runs. Now, these are all hooked up, because this is a bit of a pain to set up, because you have to run, you can't run the belts through them. You have to run a belt to this, to this, to this, etc., etc. And you can run these in a big loop as you want. It's just eventually you'll get to a diminishing return to where somewhere down on the third or fourth row, you're hardly getting any through there, and you want to have max throughput. Another way around that is just to run, say, 30 of these on one belt and then dump it back in and then recycle it again. And then here we're going to have the deuterium. So this, actually, speaking of recycling, this is actually going to recycle back up to here. And that's going to recycle right back, because this is going to be the stuff that's unused, because this belt won't be empty by the time we get to the end of it. And then we're going to take this, and I actually want to combine these two right here, and that because I want to put some storage boxes here. Can I go any higher with them, or am I hitting the thing? No, I think I'm hitting the thing. But that's okay. We're going to grab this one, dump this into here, and then we're going to grab this one, dump this into here. Now, it's going to take a while to fill these, of course. It's not going to be instant by any means. Woo, we're kind of low on spray. Why is that? That's interesting. We have to keep an eye on this, because this may be a problem. Again, you can't, there's no logistics in the game where you could set a condition saying that if this is empty, you can't use it. It doesn't work that way. Okay, so last thing we need to do is we need to jump this with power, and these things take a lot of juice. Each one of these, oh, it doesn't tell you that way. A fractionator takes 720 kilowatts per use, which is the same as like a chem plant, so I guess they're not that terrible. Particle colliders take 12 megawatts, so they take something like 15 times this, which is why these, you don't want to build them unless you have to. All right, so why don't we have power? What is the problem? Oh, I guess I never hooked it up. Okay, now we have power. This is good, this is good, this is good. Yeah, I don't understand why we don't have any more coming in. That kind of worries me that there's none left. But this is filled up, and that's all we need to do, because we'll spray the deuterium. Let's watch this work. These are all going to start up. Uh-oh. What? What the heck? Okay, there we go. I was like, what the heck? Hey, another achievement. Or another milestone. Deuterium. Your product, deuterium, is stable isotope of hydrogen. Use strong, blah, 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 blah. Awesome, thank you. And now you'll see, we're spitting it out already. We would have got 100 yet. And eventually this will make it its way all the way around, because we can only go as fast as the belts can go. But eventually this will go all the way around, because it has to fill the hopper, I guess you call it, fill with it. And these are neat, because this actually gives you what you're putting out. So this is hitting 1,000. We got 10. That's 1%. But we've had 1,000 go through here already. And this is the rate that you're getting. Now it should be it's a 99. So this, as long as this is right around 99%, you're good. And we are now out of power. Yikes. Is our swarm stopping? Down to 30,000. Yeah, we are requesting a lot of power. And this is the stage where, well, having power problems. But again, this is why also I don't want to, you know what? I actually don't want to dump, I don't want to produce tons of this at the moment, because we don't have the power for that. And this, I want to dump this down to 4,000. And you know what? I think I actually want to bypass this. I don't want any deuterium in my system here. I think that's the thing, because there's 60 machines here. We're using a lot of power. Significant amount of power. So I want to get this. I want this to be full, and then I want this to. I don't think we actually even need more than 2,000. I don't want to run this more than I have to. Okay, cool. So we're okay. Yeah, we're struggling because we're not putting sails in the air. Why are we not putting sails in the air? We're out of probably. What are we actually out of, I wonder? We're shooting them off up on this side. So let's see what we can. Let's see what the problem is. Because we're making sales here. Oh, here is because we're yeah, I want to lower this end because we're actually. Oh, we're not in range. That's why. That's why. That's why. Where are these coming from, though? I want to figure that out. We got drones going everywhere. I wish you could click on an item in a tower and it would tell you where it's coming from. So I don't remember where we're making the sales at. I think they're right. They gotta be right around here somewhere. Okay, the sales are coming in that way. So let's just take one little peek real quick. Because we're definitely lacking something. Where are we making sales? I don't even remember. Are we making them up here? No. Oh yeah, we are making them up here. Here we're making them. So what is the problem? What is the problem? It's just speed is the problem. Because we're dumping these into this. No, we're dumping them into this here. Why are these not making it? Maybe we need to stop local supplying them and we need to dump them out. It's just, okay, so it's just lack of them at the moment. We have what we need. It's just lack. So, okay. We have to work on that then. And this is going to go 50%, which means we get to 400 and it'll send out. But yeah, we're making them very slowly. Yes, that is the problem. Wow, okay. Because it's better to shoot them off the other planet. Because they'll always be firing. This is going to be remote. This is going to be local demand. Let's move this now. We're the ones that are in that other tower. I just want to go grab them. I want to stop them from shooting. Because we're in summer zone, so they're not going to be firing. I think that's the problem. So there's a bit of a cat and mouse type thing here. Plus none of these are running either. But I want to get to where are we collecting? I want to take these and I want to supply these. I want to shoot them all back. Because they're going to go all back to the other station and they're going to go up in the air. Because these are not doing anything right now. Just like these aren't doing anything. Because of where we are. The sun's behind this planet as well, which isn't helping the receiver rate. Yeah, look at this. We're only at 60%. This should be at 100%. That is the problem. Okay, it's okay though. Another thing we never set up is solar panels, which is probably an issue as well. I jumped right into doing the sales, so we could set up solar panels. But that might be for another video. Wow, look at all these. These are so empty. Like all this stuff eventually is going to have to be all ripped up and then redone somewhere else. Look at this. This is empty, almost empty. There's like 2 nodes left. Unbelievable that we... How much do we have left? Look at... We have under 1 million iron. Wow. These are still okay because we're not using that much of them. Can't believe how much we're draining here. These will eventually start shooting again. Anyway. It's also good to have one planet like we have... Oh, not one planet. We have this. Because this is... These are tidally locked. So this will continue to always shoot no matter what. And that's exactly what we're doing now. We're raising this back up to... It's going... It's going up slowly. But yeah, we need a lot more. Because see, this is our peak and then we're losing some. Alright, anyway. Back to what we were working on in the first place. Which was making Graviton Lenses. Which... Ooh, there goes a thing. That's cool. Graviton Lenses, which are then going to be made for warpers. Where do we have our little area set up? I think it's right over here, right? Here it is. So, these. So, all right, we need the strange... Okay, so we still have a little bit to go here. We need to make particle collectors. What do we need for that? We need this, which means we have carbon nanotubes, which we have some of. We don't have that, and we don't have silicon. So I don't know if all that stuff is actually in the network. Here are these, which is good. I don't think I need... These are full anyway. I need to find silicon. I can grab some from here. Because these take... That's what these go. Silicon, the titanium bars, and we need the titanium bars are what we need. Where are we making those at? I know we were making them somewhere. I don't think they're actually going into anything here. Let's go back to our start, because like this is like our beginning little. We're at our starter base right here. So we're making the titanium bars, or the alloy, I believe they're called. We're making them over here. Again, just a lot of the builds that you see are just temp builds. We're running through our science, okay, but look how slow it's going now. That's the problem. Yeah, here we go. And we don't have any of these. Ooh, what is the problem here? What? Steel and titanium. How is that? What? Oh, that's why. But why is that not outputting? Titanium. And the steel, I think I was just grabbing from here. I'm not sure why that was doing that. Okay, that was my mistake there. So I think I was making enough just for what we need at the time. We spitting any out? Yeah, we do. Okay, so this is actually fine. We have a huge full inventory. We need to make a couple of these. And we need one. Wow, we need 20 bars for one. And then we need 20 more. So we need like 40 bars to make one. That should make one. Let's wait for another 40 bars and we'll make one more. And we'll set up our little rig. And it's going to take a while to get the amount of strange matter that we need. Now these are pumping out pretty good now. Where are we at here? How many do we have? Maybe we can make 3. That would kind of be good too. What am I out of now? Nanotubes. Okay, I'm just going to grab all this and I'm going to go back to where we actually were, which is literally right up here. Thankfully, we don't have to go very far. Where do we have the nanotubes being made? They're being made somewhere. Here. I'm going to grab just a very small amount because we actually are running out of... Our inventory is super full again. There we go. So we'll have 3. Okay. Now, let's just dump this and this off. We need to get a... I just want to use a... you can use a big one. Why not? Put that here. And then we're going to put our particle colliders. Do we have one yet? No. Oh, this is almost ready. Let's wait for this one to be ready, and then we can place it, and then we can see. Because these are, what, a 15-second craft time. But I know for a fact what we need is we need to get this. So we need to have, these strange matter. So forget strange matter. We need these 3 things going in. So we need iron, particle containers, and deuterium. So we have iron, particle containers, and deuterium. Now, I believe deuterium is what we need the most of. So we're going to put that at, say, 2,000. Put this at 400, and put this at 400. So we'll do local demand. This is all just going to be... This is just a temp rig again. And we're just going to get all these in. I probably wouldn't need that many anyway. Put this up to this, and this is going to stay right there. So let's put down... These are going to take a couple minutes. These are huge machines, by the way. And they take a ridiculous amount of power. Do we have spray anywhere near where we're at? I think we're actually low on spray, aren't we? I only want to get in 100. Do we have 100? Something happened to our spray rig. I don't know what ran out. We need to check that really quickly. It's right over here, though. It's not far. Actually, it's over here. I gotta figure out what happened to that, because without spray, yeah, like we're really using up a lot of materials. right here. So what is the problem? Coal is the problem. Who to think coal? Who to thunk? Coal is the problem. Do we have any veins that we could just dump into a tower at the moment? This one's like empty. Is this one doing anything? It's going into that, okay. This one's not doing anything. Yeah, this is bad. Because the spray is something that is really needed. Well, no, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't say that. It's really needed because it's available now. Prior to this update, it wasn't needed because it didn't exist, right? So let's just get a couple miners set up here. And we're going to do that. Crossing fault lines, which is fine because we're not actually building on the fault lines. So that rule, the rule of not building on fault lines doesn't actually work if you're not really building on fault lines. And I just want to run this. Do a bit of spaghetti here. Run this right into this, and I want to come in here, and I want to upgrade this, upgrade that, upgrade that. So this should be spitting out now. Oh, yeah. Oh no, we did hit it. This is just going very fast. These will empty very quickly. Yeah, look how fast they're going. Great. This should saturate this belt, at least for a little bit. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now we're dumping more off. Good. All right. Crisis not averted, but crisis okay for now. We're making spray. It's going out. I'm actually going to put that to 50%. Anyway, let's go over here. Once we set up our big rigs, I think what we'll do with the MK3 spray, or Mark III spray, is we'll set up it off planet somewhere and just make a huge array of it and bring in tens of thousands of it. Okay, do we have the other two built? We do. Look at that. And these are going to be making... They can make two things. They can do deuterium with the other how is it? Yeah, if you use these, you get a better recipe, but they cost so much power, which is why people use the fractionators. And then it makes strange matter. Nothing strange about it, as long as it works. So we have spray coming in. Do we have any coming in here? Let's put this to 50%, because right now they're at... I need to get at least... eventually, I don't want to remote supply. I can just stay there. Yeah, we have everything we need. So, as much as I don't want to do it without spray, I think for now I just want to get it set up and get it running. So this is going to go to iron. Oh, that's not right. Oh yeah, it is. This one's going to go to the containers, and then this one here is going to have the deuterium, which is what is needed the most, to here. And then we'll have a return line. Actually, the return line is going to go this way. And let's start making. So we have input. I'm going to do 2 inputs because it's going to take so much. And then this is going to be input, input. And let's just drag these down a couple bit, which is way too far. There we go. And we'll copy this, do a paste, and we'll do a paste. And these are going to kill our power because they take 12 megawatts. Megawatts, you heard it correctly. Megawatts of power each. Watch this. Oh yeah, right there. It shot up. And these aren't the fastest. These are over 8 seconds, so we're getting spray in those. So, ooh, hello, thank you. Because we're getting spray in, we can set up a couple spray rigs. 1, 2, and then 3. It'll help. I just didn't know if we would get any in yet, but it appears we do. Whoops. I guess it would help. Oh, because we're on this fault line. Shoot. Yeah, we can do it like that. What did I hit? What the heck did I do there? Oh, that's weird. We getting some in? Oh, at least we're getting some in. Good, good, good. Now, it'll mostly benefit using with the deuterium, because the deuterium, you're using more deuterium than anything. And all I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to put all these in a box. Nope, not here. I want to put these in a box right here. So I want to spray these, remember. So we're going to take these and we're going to go whoop. And I'm going to grab what's left of them. Can we make any warpers in? We need to make the lenses. So we can get diamonds in. We might as well get all this set up. Diamonds in. We don't need a lot. So let's just do that. Look at demand. These are going to come any second. And let's put down. Am I out of power? Oh, I am. I can tell I'm out of power when I'm not regaining power. So we're going to spray a bunch of things here. And let's just put, I don't know how many we can put. Let's just check this. This is going to make Graviton Lenses. And that is a 6-second cycle. And this is a 10-second cycle. So let's just do 6. I don't know what a good number is. Let's just do 6 for now. So this needs the diamonds in the strange matter. So this is going to come out to here, loop around, and go this way. All right, and the diamonds are going to come this way. And do we have any proliferators? Let's see if we can make any. Of course we can't. What do we need? We have some of them somewhere, don't we? Let's get some of these. There we go. Okay, cool. And then this is going to be the output. Again, coming back again. We're going to spray all this stuff. And this is going to come, well, literally go right like that. And let's grab a couple of these. I'm going to go out to 10. And we're going to make some warpers. They only take 1 ingredient, so it's pretty good. And then this one here is going to run out to here. And we're going to dump these in a little box. Just like that. And then this is going to be in and out. Simple like that. I don't know if this is a good ratio. I have no idea. But we're going to run it anyway. Nope, I got to start this way. Come on. Tab, tab. There we go. In there. Let's get this power hooked up. I need it here. Need it here. Need it there. And then this one here. This is going to be the output. So we're going to go out. And then we got to do in. Just like that. Actually, wow, whatever. We'll leave it. We're going to drag this. Like that. Simple as that. We're going to dump these out. Now, let's grab those things over here. Grab these. And then let's make some sprayers. Ooh, what else are we missing? Ooh, these things. We need some glass. Sorry, guys. One little bit of glass coming up. So do that. And that. I don't think I have glass in any of the other ones that I can reach from here. Is there? Can't believe how many. Oh, look at that. Now, as I said before about the organic crystals, is we had a whole pile of them. Guess what? Now they're empty, which is why this science is going so slow. It's just crazy how fast you go through things. We got coming in. I think that's going to be 100 right there. Oh, where are they? Here they are. These two. I think. Come on. Just got to wait for these for a second. So I want to get this. I want to get our first warpers before we end the episode. Come on, guys. There's so much going in and out of this tower. There we go. There's 100. Should get one more, and we'll call it a day. Come on. Right, you know what, whatever. I'm not gonna wait. We can make. Oh, we don't need 10. I want to make 3. Just do them like this. There we go. Because this here is gonna be taking in the diamonds. Nope. No. The diamonds. And I don't want to do it until I hook the spray up. Which is going to go here. And it's going to go here. And then we're going to spray. Oh, we got one more. Where are we at? There we go. We got one more right about here. And let's get all the spray. Look at that. Looks like a dip there. Let's get all this hooked up. Get the spray connected. And then let's fire it up. Oh, we gotta fire this up. I'm like, gotta fire it up. Yeah, we gotta hook this back up. There we go. Now we'll fire it up. Ah, awesome. Now we can start running purple science. There we go. Oh yes, back up, back up. I'm so glad we have a whole stack of this already. You can even dump those. I don't want to make tons of these though. These are on a 6-second cycle, so we should be putting out 1 per second, plus a bonus 1, so 7 per second. Where is our first ones? Where are we at here? Ah, there's one. Hey, look at that. Hey, look at that. Look at that. That is awesome. That is awesome. I want to take a little bit of hydrogen. We're gonna go off planet before the end of the episode. We are going to go to that other world. Actually, you know what? We are out of time for today. So if you've made it this far in the video, the cliffhanger for next episode is we're going to go off-world and we're going to see what we can find with that other planet that has all that cool stuff on it. That other system, I should say. That's what we're going to do. Because we got 27 warpers. Might as well just let this run, right? No harm. I need more fuel. Get a little bit more fuel in here. Alrighty, so what we're going to do is I want to thank you all for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification button and consider following me on Twitch, which I do a lot of my kind of behind the scenes busy work on Twitch playing Dyson Sphere Program. Every Sunday night there is Sunday Shenanigans with me and a bunch of people, me and a couple, not a bunch, 4 other people sometime. That's hosted by Wally1169, who has a great YouTube channel. Lots of videos, lots of views, lots of fun. So feel free to check him out and tell him I sent you. In next episode, we're going to be going to space the fast way. Thanks, guys.